If you could pretend to give us your attention for just a few moments, as my ex-wife and my new girlfriend point out the safety features of our Boeing 737-700 series aircraft. This right here's a seatbelt. Since you've already fastened your seatbelt, we're going to show you how you did it. To fasten, do this. To unfasten, do that. That seatbelt needs to be worn tight and low across your hips, just like the bright red Speedo I wore at the hotel jacuzzi last night. If you're already tired of my jokes today, we've got 6 ways to get out of this aircraft. Feel free to use one of them. It's 2 forward exit doors, 2 overwing window exits, and 2 rear exit doors. Signs overhead, lights on the floor straight from Home Depot lead you directly to those exits. If you're reaching that seat back pocket in front of you, we'd be shocked. But if you did, you'd find this. It's a safety information card. That's a #1 New York Times bestseller, highly recommended reading. Even has cartoons, so we colored ourselves on our overnight last night. It's going to let you know, in the unlikely event our love plane becomes a love cruise today, there's a toilet seat cover underneath your seat. Also functions as a life vest. Remove the vest only if told to do so. Pull the red strap, open the container, remove the pouch, place the vest over your head, fix your hair, CNN will be there. Wrap that coach belt around your waist, buckle it to the front, pull it tight. Once outside, pull down on that red tab to inflate the vest. If that doesn't work, you can manually inflate by blowing into the tube of your shoulder. And if that doesn't work, best of luck. You just keep paddle to shore. We'll be behind you shortly with the liquor kit and the peanuts. We also have 3 life rafts on board, 1 up front and 2 at mid-cabin. Jody's coming by to show you her armpit. Ladies also don't trust you, so they want to make sure your seatbelts are securely fastened. Your seat backs and tray tables are in that full upright, most uncomfortable position. All your carry-on items are kicked, crammed, jammed, shut beyond recognition, completely underneath the seat in front of you or in an overhead bin, leaving absolutely no room for your legs and feet. Ladies, this includes your purses. Gentlemen, if you have a purse, we won't judge. Just make sure it matches your shoes. Folks, this day non-smoking, non-whining, non-complaining, non-flatulating, non-poking the flight attendant's flight for the next 1 hour and 47 minutes. Over to Washington, D.C. Now, speaking of smoking, in case you've not been on an airplane since Ronald Reagan was president, smoking is not allowed on board, including the lavatory. Federal law prohibits tampering with, disabling, or destroying any smoke detector in an aircraft lavatory. That's right, folks. It is $2,200 for tampering with a smoke detector in an aircraft lavatory. And folks, y'all know if you had $2,200, you'd be sipping champagne in first class in United Airlines up to Washington today. Federal aviation regulations require passenger compliance, letter passenger information, signs, posted placards, crew member instructions, blah, 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 yada, 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 yada. Nobody listens to us anyway. Just do what we say. Nobody gets hurt. We also have 2 lavatories on the aircraft, 1 in the back and 1 up front. The charge is $2.99 for the first flush, 50 cents for each additional flush. There is a 20-minute time limit. No, just kidding. Bathrooms are free on Southwest, just like bags. But we ask that you don't stand, congregate, form any conga lines, open any daycares, do any aisle yoga before lavatory or galley. Finally, last but not least, although we never anticipated changing our cabin pressure, if we did, we would have called in sick today. But if needed, 4 designer oxygen masks designed by Martha Stewart and Gucci, along with clean underwear, will drop down from that secret compartment overhead. To activate the flow of oxygen, stop screaming, let go of your neighbor, pull down the mask until the plastic tubing is fully extended, place that mask over your nose and mouth, take a selfie, breathe normally, or as normally as you would in that situation. Luke, I am your father. Secure that mask with the elastic strap. Although oxygen is falling, that plastic bag may not inflate. Continue wearing the mask until otherwise notified by one of your uninformed, uniformed crew members. Now, for those of you traveling with your children today, why? For those of you traveling with more than 1 child, cocktails, beer, and wine are available for purchase. Just remember, if you're traveling with children, somebody acting like a child, somebody needs a little special assistance, ladies, like your husband or your favorite politician, go ahead and put on that mask first. That's it for the do's and don'ts. Show and tell, song and dance. Thanks for joining us today. Sit back, relax, enjoy our hospitality for the next 1 hour and 47 minutes. Over to Washington, D.C. Don't forget to tip your waitresses, folks, because I'll be here all week. Welcome aboard Southwest Airlines.